Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to Bluegrass Home and Garden TV. Of course, we can't get through the holidays without me just really having some fun with Dwayne. And I'm beginning to think that maybe somebody called and complained about my bow making skills again a while back.
I think it was the weather guy, Jim. No, you don't think so?
It might have been several people.
Yeah, I don't know. Bill, you think Bill complained about you?
No. But I feel personally attacked with my bow making.
Barbara came out of retirement to complain about it.
Golly, he's crazy. Crazy, y'all. But guess what we're doing?
Love you, Barbara, by the way.
He's trying to help me again with my bow making skills.
We're going to do this. We are going to conquer this. So the next time you come back, we'll be playing. You ready?
All right, let's go. Let's do this, because this is a good way, you know, if you find a ribbon last minute or whatever, and it's early December.
I ain't got time to make all the bows in the world. So
right.
you got to make your bow now. Come on.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, this is great for people who are like, you know what, I'm just not digging my tree yet. It's still missing something. This is a great way to add a little bit more punch to it.
We'll be back.
All right.
Hi, this is Richard Weber over here at Springhouse Gardens, and today we're talking about winter berries. And if you've been following along with us for the past few years, you've probably heard us talking about these before, but it never hurts to repeat something like this, especially when there's new varieties and new information out there. So one of the ones I want to talk about today is a very popular one, a lot because of its name. This is Berry Poppins, and this is a winterberry holly that has been selected for its really nice large red fruit and a more compact shape. And if Ember were here with us, she would probably be chuckling with the Berry Poppins name, because she likes all these funny names. But this is a new variety from Proven Winners, and it is supposed to top out 3 to 4 feet. I'm looking at these, they're already 4 feet. I can see the growth habit on this. So this is one of those things that, you know, you can use information that you find online as a guide, but I can tell you these are going to get bigger than 4 feet because they're not that old and they're already up there. So use it as a guide, but what you can know for sure is that this is a great variety with beautiful red berries. Any of your winter berries are actually deciduous hollies. That means that they're a holly plant that drops their leaves. So by the middle of December, all these leaves will be off and you'll have nothing but the red berries on the stems. One other difference with the holly, these don't have any kind of spines on their leaves. So they're just a nice little green leaf. They're not going to scratch your skin or anything if you're messing around with them. And these are very, very nice for using in Christmas arrangements and things. A lot of our native plant people and people trying to attract wildlife and birds love winterberries because they are native to the eastern United States and they do attract lots of songbirds. That can be a problem because you're planting them for the red berries in the winter, but if you've got hungry birds, they'll just come and strip these berries off maybe in a few hours. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things, you'll plant them and hopefully you'll get the berries for as long as you want them. But anyway, that's one of those things that when you're planting outside, you can't control everything. So we're going to talk a little bit more about how to get berries on winter berries in the next segment. But until then, you can find us online at springhousegardens.com, or you can come out here and visit us at 185 West Catnip Hill Road here in Nicholasville. Until next time.
Here at Hubbard Mechanical, when we say we only charge you for the services you need, we mean it. We've got the invoices to prove it. This customer was told that the repair was going to be $1,200 by a flat rate book. We were going to save them hundreds of dollars, but we ended up saving $900 because we found out that the parts were under warranty. This is just one example of how we save our customers money during their time of need. So next time you're in need, give us a call here at Hubbard Mechanical and see the difference yourself.
Everyday Kentucky is all new and every morning on WKYT.
We love where we live.
And we are excited to tell the stories of everyday Kentucky.
We're going to be here every day with where to go, what to do,
and what's happening now.
Bringing you the bright side of the bluegrass every day.
And we're here.
Every day, showing you how you can shop local and help support Kentucky business owners.
There's so much to see and do.
And every day we'll see you at 9 a.m. on WKYT.
Welcome back. He said to cut myself a tail, and I'm just using my about elbow to arm length.
That's good.
Okay.
This is not a look of disinterest. This is a look of, we're going to conquer this, right? So if I have a look on my face, it's like, this is intense teaching moment. You believe it, don't you? Okay, so we got our little tail, about a yard long.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut my little. Okay, no.
Yeah, so scissors any good?
I don't
know. So divide them in half, cut us the sharpest little angle, and you fold it over. And really, if you cut it at a very sharp angle, it's better. And so, you know.
I'm struggling here. I'm just cutting.
Struggle bus. So, sharp angle.
Crying out loud here, Amber.
Oh, Lord, we'll move on while she's cutting hers. This is not a good sign if you can't get the tails cut. I'm just telling you that right now.
You don't have some good scissors,
Well,
Dwayne.
Well, how come I could do mine?
Because yours is a different material. Look
Okay,
at this.
okay, fine. Give me something to work with here. Oh, hey, I got a solution for you. One time I worked.
You rolled it.
You rolled it. There you go.
See, I do learn something.
So what happened is I had crappy scissors at a house, and I couldn't do it, and I couldn't cut them. So I fold it and roll it like that. If you do have crappy scissors, but see that little detail, and you really can have it in that way. And I think it's kind of pretty.
It is pretty.
It's done the right way. Yep.
I was just trying to follow instructions, but the utensils and the tools I have were just not cooperating. Do we need to cut to commercial?
Yeah, let's go to commercial.
We'll be back. I think I just cut the wrong way. Jimmy McKinney, the Skinny with Jay in our construction, is with us once again in this project that's almost completed. There's a little bit of work still to be done, but
yeah, we wanted to bring folks in just to see kind of a project really near completion. So we're actually standing where glass is going to be eventually. So there's a glass shower door that goes here and a glass wall for the commode area. And but yeah, I still have some drywall touch-ups, some things. So you know, it's not always, you got to see the good with the ugly a little bit as it.
Oh yeah, because it appreciates the final so much more.
Yeah.
So tell me about this, because when I walked in, this really caught my eye. I don't see this wood look very much in a shower setting.
Yeah. So as you notice, the floor, you know, tying it all in, we used a lot of. So the word Schluter. So there's Schluter edge pieces that on the edging. And then also underneath the tile. So all of our tile work we do, we have a 10-year warranty with because of what's behind it and what goes into it. But the tile, the wood look, yeah, it's just a neat, you know, there's so many different patterns and things, but the client worked with our design team and came up with this style and with the linear drain. And even we picture framed the Schluter edge pieces on the floor too, to have that breakup between the different grout colors and things too, because you notice the wood, it's a different grout color than out here as well. So.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, I notice we've got the little covering over the drain right now, but that's going to probably match this edge, correct?
Yeah, so this is just a covering, and when you peel this off, it'll match the, as you can see there.
That's really, really nice. And another focal point I noticed was those lights over the vanities.
Yeah, it's really cool how everything kind of pulls together. As you notice, it's kind of a mixture of metals a little bit. You've got kind of a polished chrome, and a little bit of brushed look in there too, but it really just ties it all together. So mixing metals is really big right now as well.
But now when you all started this project, you actually thought this was going to be reversed.
Yeah, so actually where we're standing, designed, was supposed to be the vanities. And that's just part of construction sometimes with remodeling, even through the design process and all the checks and you know, engineers and everything that we did not know there was a main beam underneath where all the commode connections needed to go. And so what we did was we had the space and we were able to just flip-flop it and put the shower commode over here, vanity on that side. So.
All right, well, definitely an interesting project, visually unexpected. You know, because like lots of times right now there's trends that just seem to dominate, so sometimes it can get a little bit boring. They're still pretty, but it's just like, oh, another one of those bathrooms or whatever. this is definitely a nice change.
Yeah, and the wood look of the vanities kind of tie in the tile and the wood look of the shower, and it kind of just brings it all together. So.
All right, if they're sitting at home and they're thinking, I might need something like this.
Yeah, just give us a call or search us online, and you'll find us there, J&R Construction.
Hi, I'm Richard Weber from Springhouse Gardens. Did you know that getting your hands dirty is sometimes a good thing? Digging in the dirt has been proven to reduce stress and provide a sense of happiness and contentment. Come find your happy at Springhouse Gardens.
Comfort Master came in and helped me do an assessment because it's a geothermal unit. The value that they give us is really important, and if that's $1 or $2 higher, I'm okay with that because I know the guys are safe, I know they're well educated. Just had a great experience with Comfort Master.
Get ready, go, and the morning race is on. Making breakfast, getting the kids dressed, and out the door.
Mornings can be rough.
But don't worry, we'll get you ready as you get ready.
Start your day with Victor, Kristen, Andrea, and Jim on WKYT Mornings.
Well, we are back. Do you want to tell them or should I?
She cut the little tails points backwards. I don't know. Anyway.
So we're using his.
We're using mine. Okay.
This is, I really can do this, but talking and, yeah.
Okay. So watch me, my child. Watch me. Okay, you ready? Just watch.
Yes,
right.
Okay.
We're going to put the ribbon in the palm of my hand. My thumb is there. I'm going to roll this around. And I'm going to take my hand out. And that makes that little point, okay, or little center loop. So our ribbon is backwards. So we got to twist and shout. So we're going to twist him. I think there's a child in my retail store, but might have been somebody that cut themselves. I'm not sure. And the phone's ringing, and somebody walks through the door. But we're going to keep on going. Okay, we're just
fun.
Going. It's fun.
It just keeps it all
welcome
interesting.
to retail. So answer the phone. So we're going to twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
We're going to start over.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just too much. It's just too much.
Art Hubbard, Hubbard Mechanical here. What do we know that is wrong with this image right here? We've had this discussion several times, guys. Like, we know what we should and should not be doing. It's getting that time of year. We got to take our hoses off. And if you like your hose reels that the water goes through there, make sure that you drain it out as well. So stretch your hose out, let the gravity drain out this, because these can rupture as well as these. So our outdoor hydrants have to be taken care of. First and foremost, that is the #1 way of preventing any type of freeze that happens after our first frost that we get. Take the hose off. You can get the covers that go over top of it. They work great. You don't necessarily have to have them. Just make sure that you have an operational hose bib that when it's sloped down, it will drain out. So when you take your hose off, after it gets done, it should have some running water for a little bit. That lets you know that it's sloped and it's draining out to prevent something bad happening inside the walls, because once we get to that point, we don't know how deep we have to go into your house. When that fails, we could take your drywall, we could get lucky and just pull it out and put a new one in there, but there's still going to be a lot more to it than just unscrewing your hose and letting it flow. So remember, unhook your hose. Art Hubbard, Hubbard Mechanical.
I was the star around here until Glass Doctor installed this perfect shower enclosure. Now they look at me like, well, there you go.
Get a custom shower enclosure that almost everyone will love. Visit glassdoctor.com today.
Did you know that most gardeners are optimists? 9 out of 10 gardeners would tell you that their watering can is half full. Why else would a gardener plant a tree that they may never get to sit under? Come improve your outlook at Springhouse Gardens.
Welcome back. Should I tell him or should you?
Well, you tell him what you've done. She got it wrong.
So we'll just use yours.
Yeah. Starting over. You ready?
Trying to do too many things at one time.
Okay. So I'm going to put the ribbon in the palm of my hand.
Okay.
Roll them around. So now the ribbon, that's making that little center loop, right?
Okay.
So now the ribbon's backwards. So we got to twist and shout. So I'm twisting them and I'm pulling it out. And when I say pull it out, the good rule of thumb is if you can kind of put your hand in there, right? A few little fingers.
Okay.
Now look, it's wrong again. So we're going to twist and shout. And we're going to make the other side balanced or equal size. So, right, look, the ribbon is wrong again. So we're going to twist and shout. And we're going to make it about the same size. And look, I'm doing this very quickly, but you know, time after time after time, if you do this, you'll get there.
You can probably do this in your sleep.
I can, unfortunately. And your hand does, you know, people say, does your hand cramp up? Yeah, after making 1,000 of these, yeah, it really does. Yeah, it was like, look at this. So a typical bow has 3 on each side, right?
Okay.
I mean, you can do 3, 5, 7, but typically 3. Look at this. And this ribbon is so pretty too. And it's wired.
Good ribbon is always key.
Good ribbon wired.
Always key.
So look at that. Isn't it pretty?
And then are you just going to zip tie the back through the loops?
So what happens is I cut this off really short, and then that's the reason I had this made. I found the middle, lay that on there, then zip tie it. And the reason I did that is the zip tie really, it will not come loose. The other thing is if I had left this long, then I could put the little tail in there. Zip tie probably wouldn't come loose, but it has a tendency, that little piece, to come loose.
Okay.
This way, it's not going to come loose. And it really is just engineering, and just makes it easy so your bow, especially if you got one outside, it won't fall apart or anything.
So when we come back, I've got to try this by myself.
Please, yeah. We can do this. We really can.
Okay. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Brittany with Comfort Master Heating and Air, and I'd like to share another tip on how to stay warm and save money this winter. So today we're going to be talking about your duct system. It's a very essential part of your house's efficiency and airflow. So what you want to do is take a look at your ductwork, inspect it for any holes or tears, rips in the insulation, make sure it is insulated. A lot of older homes were built and they did not insulate anything. You want to properly seal all your duct, and you want to make sure that it's properly insulated to keep that warm air inside to flow through your house. Another thing to keep in mind is in the winter time, if you have a 2-story house, you want to shut your dampers off to the upstairs so it pushes more warm air downstairs and recirculates your house a little bit better. All of these come equipped with a manual slide damper. You can just open and close it yourself. If you need any help, you can always give us a call.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Another Pinterest hits or misses. So I've done a little bit of prep work. Stephanie's with us again. We're taking these Dollar Tree signs that you just hang and actually making it where it goes this way, so you can like set it on a shelf or something. Nice. Or you could actually use it across a larger wreath if you wanted to. But Stephanie, you're going to take this off and take that off.
Sweet.
And what I've done is I've taken some ribbon. I need 3 pieces that are slightly longer than the board. If for some reason the ribbon you chose, if you think this is going to show through, you could always spray paint this, or you could just flip it over, unless you're worried about somebody seeing the back.
Very good.
We have already spray painted our signs that we got, our little wood chip signs that we got from the Dollar Tree as well, because we're trying to go with this one for something that's a little bit more towards the Thanksgiving theme. Perfect. So I've got Gather, and she's got Thankful. Yep. So mine's going to be green and white. There's going to be like that burnt orange and navy, which you're seeing a lot of navy everywhere right now, with fall decorations especially.
Yes.
So we're just going to cut that. We're going to spray adhesive, like glue this down. The reason you probably don't want to use hot glue on the front is it would show through on some of this ribbon. So that's the thing there. Unless you can get it really thin, then we'll put this and we'll go back and add a little bit of foliage and everything. This is just going to be like tucked up into a bookshelf or added to a larger wreath. But yeah, it should be fairly easy. And this one's like really cheap. It's like literally everything $1 piece. Yeah.
Can't beat it.
And I don't know yet what color flowers I'm going with. I'll probably try to use navy. Surprise, surprise. Pull it all in. So we'll work and we'll come back and show you how it turns out.
Hi, I'm Richard Weber from Springhouse Gardens. Did you know that getting your hands dirty is sometimes a good thing? Digging in the dirt has been proven to reduce stress and provide a sense of happiness and contentment. Come find your happy at Springhouse Gardens.
Comfort Master came in and helped me do an assessment because it's a geothermal unit. The value that they give us is really important, and you know, if that's $1 or $2 higher, I'm okay with that because I know the guys are safe, I know they're well educated. Just had a great experience with Comfort Master.
We are back, so I've made my little center.
So my idea was, since I've made this bow and I didn't tie it together, this has little crimps in it, and I thought, well, let's have you use this one to kind of guide you, because you can see where I've made it before. So let's try that first.
Do I twist and shout here?
Yes.
Okay, that's okay.
You start off twist. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Then you twist them again. Yep.
This is like when you have a kid start writing and they have all the little dots.
You can do this.
You know what I mean?
I think it's you're in your head. Part of this is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I still like just would tie my shoes, probably do it different than most. Yeah.
I'm watching you. Okay, don't twist it too many times.
All right,
just one time. There you go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm feeling it. Okay, where are you going with it? So we're gonna go this side, and then we're gonna twist him. Camera.
Okay.
Camera.
Yeah.
And you, right?
Yeah. Well, that's my wrist and
Yeah.
my fingers. So, and then twist again.
You know, I don't get nervous about anything, but I'm getting really nervous right now. I think you got it.
I just have to kind of shape it a little bit.
Yes. And so, can you hold on to that? Can we put him on the back side of this? Okay, we'll flip in the middle.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that. Can you grab him? Now, I'm gonna, usually you have to do this by yourself, but
Yes.
we're on a learning curve, so I'm gonna feed this through the hole, and I'm going to, get your finger. Look at that. Make it really tight. Wire cutters, and then I want you to fluff it, because there's almost not really reason to fluff it because you're doing extra work.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm telling you, we're there.
All right, we'll be back here in just a few. We'll see how it, after I do, oh, we still got to cut this part off though, don't we?
Yeah, you'll cut that part off. Yeah.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Richard Weber out here at Springhouse Gardens. And in a previous segment, we talked a little bit about winter berries. Want to dig a little bit deeper and talk about how you can always get your red berries on your winter berry, and what are the best conditions to plant a winter berry. So everybody loves these red berries, but we have a lot of questions about, well, mine had berries when I bought it, but it doesn't this year, or I haven't seen berries since they were planted. What you have to have in all winter berries is not only the female that makes the pretty fruit, but you have to have a male winter berry that doesn't have any fruit. Now, both of these will flower. These will have female flowers that produce the berries, and these have the male flowers that produce the pollen. So without this guy, who's very unremarkable, you know, this is what a male winterberry looks like. Not much to him, but without him, you don't get the pretty fruit. So what you have to know is the type of female and when she blooms, and make sure that you've got the proper male that goes with your female. There's basically two types of winterberries. Unless you have a name for what your female is, you might just have to wait till spring. Watch for the tiny little blooms. They'll just be up and down the stems. They're like a greenish white bloom, very small. You just have to wait for your girl to bloom, and then you run to the nursery and you buy a boy that's blooming at the same time. It's as easy as that. But typically, if you're starting in your landscape with a winterberry, this is Berry Poppins. You've got to find Mr. Poppins. So Berry Poppins and Mr. Poppins make a really nice pair. But if you have a winter red, which is a very popular winterberry, you would need a Southern Gentleman. So they do some fun things with these names. So winter red and winter gold need a Southern Gentleman. If you have some of the dwarf varieties that are much lower growing, like Shaver and some of these other really nice, more compact winterberries, you need a Jim Dandy winterberry. So there are charts and lots of information online, and we can help you sort it out. We can help you here at Springhouse Gardens, 185 West Catnip Hill Road. You can also email us at greatplants@springhousegardens.com. But come out, if you haven't had berries in a while, we can help you with that, but you'll have to wait till next spring. But we'd love to help you here at Springhouse Gardens. Until next time.
Okay, so first, I watched the video that was with the Pinterest pin, and she said nothing about don't get too heavy on the spray adhesive, which I don't think we went crazy.
I don't think so.
I think it will dry clear, but
yeah,
like this needs to dry. If not, we'll be putting some flowers there.
Yeah,
but I like it. I love your color combo. Again, like this should hopefully dry clear. I like the big, and I love this color combo.
Yeah.
I wish I had a little bit bigger one right here, but still,
I love those colors.
Yeah,
I really do.
And again, this is going to set up like in a bookshelf or something. So it's very, very cute.
Cute.
I think this is a Pinterest win as long as the stuff dries clear. Yeah. So if you try it home, and yours dries clear. I mean, I know there's a million different types of spray adhesives.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. That's the only thing right now. We're just waiting to see if it dries
Otherwise,
clear.
this is cute.
Yeah, and you know, we
cute.
could definitely go in and like, I don't know why like mine just right there and here did that, but
I don't know.
Yeah, and then we just glued this around on the back a little bit, so super, super cute, easy. I mean, how many dollars?
Fun. Oh my gosh, this has been
2,
fun.
3, 4, 5, maybe $5.
$5, yeah.
Yeah, so easy win.
Yes, win.
All right. It was always love having you. It's so much fun
being here.
More fun.
Yes.
Crafting with somebody else than just by yourself.
I agree.
Yeah.
I absolutely
You're
agree.
like, oh, try this, do this.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what we can come up for Christmas.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. We're almost out of time. It's not horrible.
No, it's actually pretty good.
My loops aren't symmetrical.
They fine. So let's take said pipe cleaner, feed it through their center,
go in there,
and then twist him. Put him. Actually, I'll show you this. The pine cones is actually a little prettier if you take it and put it down a little bit further. So I'm going to get this out of the way for you. Yep. You hold him around, and you want to pretty tight. There you go. And then
we just keep shaping him.
Yeah, shape it. I'm going to do the rest of it just to, not in a control freak way, to show you, be a little rough with it. Don't be so gingerly. And you were talking about symmetry and stuff. Look at this. You made this bow, and it really is just perfect. Okay? You made your bow. You got it. You're bow worthy.
Now I need to go home and practice making a bunch of bows.
But look, kids.
I got to develop that like muscle memory, right? Like
it is. It's practice. It really is. It really is practice. But you, from where we started last year to now, I'd say you should give yourself a A+.
We'll settle with a B.
We'll settle. Okay.
All right, but you all have great bow making supplies. So if people want to come in and
look,
yeah, especially if like I know like once I get my tree all set up and everything, I tend to be like, I'm not really digging that anymore. I want to pull stuff out. So this is a great way to just kind of spruce things up.
A couple rolls of ribbon will absolutely change a Christmas tree. It's one of the easiest ways to make something old look new again. Believe that. I believe that.
House by JSD.
House by JSD.
All right, we'll see you next time.